Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, our dear friends, students, and viewers. Today, our topic is the law of conservation of linear momentum. We will discuss in this topic first the definition of law of conservation of momentum and explain it with the simple and common examples and prove the definition according to the law of conservation of momentum. Let we define law of conservation of momentum. The total linear momentum of an isolated system remains constant. P is equal to constant. It's mean when a system is an isolated and the momentum or the change in momentum of first and second object remains constant. This is the definition of law of conservation of linear momentum. And then we proceed to the explanation of the law of conservation of linear momentum. We take two balls sliding with the ground, not rotating. The first ball M1 and the second ball is M2 and moving with velocity V1 and this moving with velocity V2. Before collision, the velocity of first object is greater than the velocity of second object. And then this ball collide with M2, mass M2, and this is M1 and this is a colliding point. After collision, the object or the ball of mass M1 exert a force on the ball of mass M2 and this force conserved from mass M1 to M2 and M2 after collision moving with greater velocity. And at this point M1 M2 with velocity V1 dash and with velocity V2 dash. At this point, after collision, V2 dash is greater than V1 dash. Velocity of second ball is greater than velocity of first ball. And before collision, in this case, the velocity of mass M1 is greater than velocity of mass M2. And then we find out the momentum of these two balls before and after collision, and then we have momentum of first ball F cross T is equal to M1 V1 dash minus M1 V1. Momentum of first ball and the momentum of change in momentum of second ball F cross T is equal to M2 V2 dash minus M2 V2. This is the momentum. This is equation number 1 and this equation number 2. Now we add these two equations, add 1 and 2. F dash. F plus F dash taking T common and this is m1 v1 dash minus m1 v1 plus m2 v2 dash minus m2 v2. And when first ball collide with another ball, according to the third law of Newton's third law of motion, action and reaction are equal but opposite in direction, and this ball, first ball, collide with the second ball, and the force of this is opposite to that of the second, and it's mean f dash is equal to minus f, and putting f dash in this equation, f minus f into t is equal to m1 v1 dash plus m1 v1 minus into m2 v2 dash minus m2 v2, and this is equal to 0, is equal to m1 v1 dash minus m1 v1 plus m2 v2 dash minus m2 v2. This means that the sum of both objects, the sum of the momentum of both objects before and after collision is equal to the 0. It means this is constant. There is no change in momentum of the bodies when they collide with one another or after collision, before or after collisions. And in other words, we move this equation in this side. This is equal to minus m1 v1 dash minus m1 v1 is equal to m2 v2 dash minus m2 v2, and multiply this minus, this is equal to m1 v1 minus m1 v1 dash is equal to m2 v2 dash minus m2 v2, and take this equation in left side and this left sided equation to the right side. This become m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to m2 v2 dash m2 v2 dash plus m1 v1 dash. This means that the momentum before collision is equal to the momentum after collision. It means total momentum remains constant. The momentum before collision of both objects is equal to the momentum after collision of both the objects. It means there is no change in momentum, or total momentum remains constant. It's change from one object to another object. But if we count the total momentum of an object, both objects, the total momentum of an object remains constant, and this satisfied the definition of the law of conservation of momentum. The total linear momentum of an isolated system remains constant. It's mean P is equal to constant, momentum is equal to constant, and this final result satisfied the definition of law of conservation of linear momentum. This is today our topic, the law of conservation of linear momentum. I hope you all understand this law. We try to explain it with the simple, common, and with easiest way for make the easy understanding to the students and friends. We will meet in next lecture. Assalamu alaikum.